So after that little B-roll footage, I want to show off all the aspects of the book. So yeah, so like the front, the binding, the how thick it is, which is about 314 pages, which is a pretty good size. It's a really good size for a sketchbook. I will say that most of his sketchbooks on his website have usually more. Like for instance, his 2016 edition sketchbook has 514 pages for the same price as this sketchbook that has 314 pages. So depending on like what you want to go for, like what you want to get, personally anyone will, even though this is my first one, I still think it's worth it, because like this man, talent, this skill, this mileage he has built up over the years is so educational and so inspiring. Just to lay eyes on, like in the flesh, like it is amazing. But yeah, so for those of you who do not know Kim Jung Gi, for those of you who do, I don't have to say anything. I do not have to say anything. But for those you don't know, this man is a phenomenon, a prodigy of the modern contemporary art world. This man has so many abilities that are craved by so many artists today. Is ridiculous. So for one, he's a master of perspective. Most notably, 5-point perspective, which is basically the fisheye lens that you go like, and you get that really nice circularly lensy look on like your pictures, like in terms of like the perspective, like bending in like a circular format. Something that's really hard, but at the same time easy once you get the essence of it, and like how it's made, like how that lens, how that perspective works, it becomes more easier. But yeah, it's a really struggling thing for a lot of artists, and perspective in general, like that's a hard thing to learn, so he's definitely been an inspiration in terms of like me learning perspective, and I'm still learning to this day. I'm gonna keep on learning, like there's so many things to it, and for you guys as well. He's also, I think this is one of his most notably like iconic skills, and this is his ability to remember pretty much anything. And like I say anything, like anything. Like if you've delved into this man's work, he can remember things and he just whips them out onto the paper, like without no preliminary sketch. You see, like I saw in the interview actually, like the way he learns to memorize things is once he sees a new thing, he'll break it down into general like geometric shapes, right? And he'll just keep doing that, and he'll do it for pretty much anything that he learns or comes across of, and he'll just like practice drawing instantaneously. Like he decided that anything he sees that's new or whatever, he'll whip it out instantly. And judging from his peers, there's like rarely a time that they can actually catch this man when he's not drawing, and that's hell of inspiring for like those who want to get into that drawing daily format. It's super hard, like it takes a lot of discipline, but like this is the worth, this is the mileage, this is the payoff right here. This guy is an example of payoff. Like when you dedicate yourself daily, yearly, like all the time, he shows the amount of work and the amount of amazing things you can come to create just by dedicating yourself daily, every day to your craft. And this goes for anything, whether it's music, TV, movies, books, writing, whatever. Like dedicating to your craft can let you do some insanely, what's the word? Amazing things, right? Amazing things can come from it. So yeah, so we're gonna open up the art book review with me just flipping through a few pages, like probably about a quarter to the half of the book. Now I don't want to spoil too much for you guys because I want you to experience it for yourselves, because there's a lot of amazingness packed into this thing, packed into this book. Usually a thing that I do when I look up art book reviews is I'll like watch the first few seconds to a minute or so in, and like once I see like an image or two or like a few pages that I really like gravitate towards or like really love, I'm like, yep, nope, cut off the video, like boom, zip, like I don't care. Like I'll pay for it, you know, like I'll get it, so yeah, like feel free to click off at any point in time that you feel like you've gotten enough and you want to go out and cop it, because the main point of these videos is to introduce you guys to new creators, artists, you know, like guys to study from, gals and guys to study from, to inspire you while you work, you know. So yeah, so the way I'm gonna do it is I'm gonna start flipping through the book, put on some snazzy music of some kind. I don't know. I'm gonna try this off first for art book reviews, but yeah, let's jump into it.
So it's hard. sounded like what was on? It's been perfect tomato weather out there. These wonderful hot humid days and then rain at night.
There's a Philly station.
Lightning.
How the fuck I know?
Off in the distance.
So yeah, that's all I'm gonna show you guys, but I hope you enjoyed looking through the mind of the master Kim Jung Gi. Sorry it was a bit lengthy, but you know, I just really, I don't know, I kind of got this urge to show off a little more pages, you know, just to show you guys like how serious of a deal this guy is, for those of you who don't know. But for those of you who do know, you know, I just wanted to give you like a little extra behind the scenes, if you stuck around for that long, to see the pages, to see if you see something that you like, or that, you know, like get that little extra push, like, I need to get it, you know. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll catch you guys later. All right.